What's up everyone? Backseat Gamer here with another SWTOR Fashion Alert for you today. In case you missed the last video, these fashion alerts are going to serve as a heads up for SWTOR players when new armor sets are introduced to the game, mainly focusing on sets and pieces that are affordable, grindable, and available for a limited time. If this is the kind of heads up you'd appreciate, please just take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Today's fashion alert is going to be taking a look at the new Ornate Life Day Set introduced during the current Life Day event. And this alert is time sensitive, as Life Day comes to an end on January 7th, so make sure you grab these pieces and the currency needed to buy them before the event ends and they disappear for another 11 months. And remember that for most of you, the event ending on the 7th really means that the 6th is the last day to buy these things, as the event will end with the weekly reset that occurs in the early morning in the US. Like with most Life Day items, these sets require the snow-covered parcel currency that's obtainable during the Life Day event. You get these by throwing snowballs at other players and NPCs, with a chance at getting one with each character you throw a snowball at. The chance of getting one with each throw is relatively low, but not too low, as you apparently have a 15% chance of having one drop. To get started with the snowball fights, you need to purchase the Snowball Bomb item from the Master of Ceremonies vendor, located in the Galactic Trade Market section of the Republic and Imperial fleets, which he sells for 1,000 credits. From there, you just target another character or an NPC and use the item from your inventory. This puts the item on cooldown, keeping you from throwing another snowball for 15 seconds. Once you hit your target with a snowball, it'll apply a debuff to that character, which prevents you from being able to get a snow-covered parcel off of that target until the debuff falls off. But if another player also hits that target with a snowball afterward, it'll wipe away your debuff and give you another chance at a parcel. The peak of snowballing activity usually happens at the promenade on Nar Shaddaa. People pelt the overheated gift droids here as they can drop Life Day decorations, but they'll also give you snow-covered parcels, so it's a good place to kill two birds with one snowball. There's also a snowball cannon item you can get off the cartel market or the GTN that gives you another snowball to hit your targets with its own debuff applied separate from the snowball bomb debuff, but this debuff still works in the same way as the other one, preventing you from getting more parcels from a target you recently marked. This item is on a shorter cooldown at 7 seconds, and it gives you more chances at getting parcels, tripling your snowball slinging output. It's pretty useful, and I recommend any serious snowballer get it if they can. You can also get parcels from the daily repeatable Wookiee hugging mission, but this only gives you 2 parcels, so it's not an efficient way to grind if you're only in it for the parcels. Once you've loaded up on snow-covered parcels, it's time to head back to the Master of Ceremonies, who also sells the Ornate Life Day Set. This 4-piece set consists of a chest piece, lower robes, a belt, and boots. Individual pieces range from 25 to 40 snow-covered parcels and 175,000 to 350,000 credits, with the whole set totaling 130 parcels and 950,000 credits. In terms of its looks, the set is pretty Life Day specific as a whole, but like with the last fashion alert, there are a couple good pieces here. Working our way top to bottom, the upper robes are decent, but rather simple. They look like an updated and upgraded version of some of the upper robes you find all over this game in the early levels, but it does have a better texture and this cool embroidered design on the shoulder. The belt is my favorite individual piece in this set. It's essentially a double XL version of the sash style of belts, and I think I could find a number of uses for it. And these golden tassels are a great addition, so I like those and I think they make this belt unique. The lower robes are surprisingly bland. They're nearly indistinguishable from the hundreds of other lower robes in the game, except for this gold rope belt barely showing in the front. Last up, the boots are almost entirely hidden by the lower robes, and I think that's a shame because they're fairly unique. They have a very festive, elf-like appearance with the upturned, pointed toe. And obviously, they're very fitting for a crisp, Life Day outfit. The set is almost entirely at the mercy of any dye you apply to it. It takes both colors pretty prominently, and the only color left behind is the gold on the tassels and embellishments. Obviously, this looks like the kind of set you'd use to put together some kind of Santa's helper outfit, but some of the pieces can be used for some wildly different outfits as well. While we're at it, this same vendor also has the Life Day Gala Hat, the Life Day robes, and the Life Day officer sets for sale, all of which are also only available at this time of year, so I'd recommend grabbing those as well if you can. The Life Day Gala Hat will run you 30 parcels, and the 3-piece Life Day robe set costs 90 parcels, with each piece costing 30. The robes are nothing special, but the gala hat is very unique with this glowing orb you can ponder, so I really like this headpiece. Lastly, if you haven't before, I highly recommend grabbing some of the Life Day officer pieces, if not the entire set. This hat is also very cool and unique, and it shows a little bit of your character's hair too. But it can also clip with your character's hair, so make sure to check the preview and see if it works for you. The gloves are great, because it's actually just 2 rings on your character's right hand, and there's nothing else like that in the game right now. The pants are also the only ones like them in the game, with them going all the way down to the foot instead of stopping mid-calf. And the shoes are pretty nice on their own too, with this high white sock, and you can dye the shoes brown or black for a classic contemporary look. Both the pants and the shoes were vital to this Indiana Jones look I created in an earlier outfits video. Every single Life Day officer piece is unique in some way, and overall this is a very cool set, so at least give every item a look. The pieces of the Life Day officer set range from 15 to 55 parcels and 75,000 to 185,000 credits each, with the whole set running you 220 parcels and 880,000 credits. All of these pieces bind to your legacy once you purchase them, except the Life Day robe set. Those pieces bind to whatever character you purchase them on. But for every other piece, this means that the items, once purchased, are transferable to all of your other characters. Life Day has always been one of the most fun times of the year in SWTOR, with snowballs zipping all around, festive decorations and outfits all over, and some limited time items to grind for. The event ends soon on January 7th, so make sure you grind enough parcels before then, or use up the ones you've been sitting on. Did you already grab this Ornate Life Day set? Have you found any uses for some of its pieces? Let me know in the comments. And one last reminder to like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to Backseat Gamers for more fashion alerts, outfit videos, and SWTOR content. I hope you had a very merry Life Day, and I'll catch you on the next one.